Okay. Hello, everybody. We are making Lule Kabobs today. Um, and I'll give you a couple of options. Oh, well, more than a couple. This is just kind of, like I always say, it doesn't matter. So here we go. I'm using sirloin, and I'm using better than beef, or is it better than beef? Whatever it is.
Is it ground up, or is it like a steak?
Beyond beef.
Beyond
it's called beef.
Okay.
But I made this ahead of time because I wasn't going to inflict it on you guys if I hadn't tried it. And it turned out really well. So I'm
good.
Okay. It looks like beef. It's a little less red, but once it's cooked, you can't tell the difference. So I'm like, okay, once this starts going on sale and coming down in price, it's going to be very much comparable to the ground beef. And I'm pretty impressed.
Where did you buy the Beyond Beef? What store did you go to?
Vons. I buy everything at Vons, but I've seen it at Ralph's. But I think Ralph's might have Impossible meat, something called Impossible.
Yeah, I have found the Impossible to be salty, so I'm interested to try the Beyond Beef.
What's it made out of?
What?
What's it made out of? Anybody that's a
pea protein and a bunch of other things that are all very natural. No soy, no gluten.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm just saying, I would never have tried it except that Mariana and Elise are coming over as soon as it's cooked. So
yeah, Mariana said that she swears by it.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty impressed. I would make tacos with it or something like that. What I'm doing right now is making Armenian brown, like meatloaf on a stick. That's basically what it is. It's meatloaf on a stick. And I didn't even realize that when she suggested it. So first thing I'm going to do is put some garlic into the food processor. Now I'm going to be making I'm going to be using a lot of garlic, a lot. So I'm not doing this in batches. I'm doing it all at the same time because I can. So
And I just have minced garlic.
perfect. It's perfect. It's just fine.
God love Trader Joe's minced garlic.
Right.
So I'm going to be putting a lot of it because I'm going to use it for the hummus and using it for, which has a story. I'll tell you that later. I'm using the hummus and for the tzadziki. So, and I'm leaving a bunch in there because that's what I can do. And I've got an onion, a little onion. And I'm going to throw in the parsley and the mint. I've got fresh mint from the garden, which got all burnt up, but it's still mint, and the parsley. And I'm putting it in there because I can.
I love this class.
And I'm just making it into something. Oh, it smells good. That wind smells. Okay. So now I'm going to put together, I'm going to put together all of the spices, only because I'm going to separate them out. I'm not going to do it directly in because I can separate them out. So here's some cumin. And some paprika. No, this is sweet paprika. Salt.
How do you feel? I have both paprika and smoked paprika. Do you think smoked paprika would work for something like this?
Sure. Why not? Why not? Go, give it a go. See if it works. But the recipes that I have call for sweet, regular paprika. But you know what? If all you've got is smoked, why not? How different could it possibly be?
It's just a little bit stronger.
Yeah. Here's some black pepper. And I don't have sumac. I thought I did, but I don't. This is an Armenian spice called za'atar. And evidently, it's like a bunch of different spices. And it smells delicious. And I'm just throwing some in.
I'm sorry, what's it called again, Kate?
Z-A apostrophe A-T-A-R. Za'atar.
Atar.
Okay,
So-
thank you.
There it is.
Oh, zatar. There we go. Okay,
Okay.
got
Okay.
it.
Not that you have to. Not that you have to put that in. It's just that it's possible to do that. So you've got cumin, paprika, and salt, pepper, and then I'm mixing it up because I'm going to put it into two different things. I'm going to put it into this one, about a third of it, and then 2/3 into there, more or less. And then I'm going to put in a little bit of lemon juice into each.
One of those squeezy things.
And tomato paste.
I've never seen tomato paste in a tube.
That's a healthy squeeze.
Yeah, it's a good tablespoon or so.
I've always used tomato paste in a can. I've never seen it in a tube.
This is Trader Joe's.
Ah,
You can go to Trader Joe's. And
I
get-
probably wouldn't even recognize it on the shelf because I've never.
Kate,
It's fine
does,
with all the tomato stuff.
does the taste in the tube stay longer?
It comes from Italy.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
It's much longer, and you don't have to use up the whole can.
Because that's my thing always. I end up with half a can sitting in the fridge for a month.
Exactly. But the tube, you can use as much or as little as you want.
This has been in the fridge for a good year.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it's fine. Let's see. Egg,
Egg.
and I put in a handful of breadcrumbs. And ta-da! Can't forget the onions, garlic, and herbs. So quicker if you're not dividing it up like I am. I'm being crazy.
Yeah, I'm done already.
So then okay, I'm just going to use my hands. So
Go for it.
burn your eyes if you don't want to watch this. And I'm going to mix it. And I'm not going to wash my hands in between because I'm starting with the vegan stuff. And I'll go to the ground beef and nobody will know the difference.
We won't tell.
You guys better not tell.
We
That's
won't
all.
tell.
Labina knows.
Pam might tell though.
Wow, not me. No.
Dina's over there saying, I don't want that vegan stuff touching my meat. Okay, and so it doesn't take very long to get it pretty well mixed up. And anybody who's done meatloaf knows that it goes pretty quickly. So I've got the vegan and the beef. Oh, another thing that you can use, Carrie is doing turkey.
Mhm.
And traditionally you can use lamb, ground lamb.
Okay.
So just letting you know that that's all possible.
So I'm using ground turkey because that's what I had.
Yes, exactly, precisely. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm going to wash my hands and then I'll be, no,
Good idea.
yeah, I still think I'd better wash my hands.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So, I have the pan prepared. Since I'm going to do 2 vegan ones, I'm going to keep it separate. And then probably 3 of the others. I'd spread this because even though I'm going to barbecue it, they kind of apart. These will fall apart on the grill. I have not been able to make them firm enough to stay on it. And what I will do when I go out to the barbecue is put them onto the barbecue on this
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
first. Let them firm up, and then and I'll close the lid. Now they'll be almost done in like 4 or 5 minutes. And then you slide them off of here and put them onto the grill if you like the grill marks.
Okay.
So, I'll be doing that. I'm also, for the grill, have got these kebabs with tomatoes, green pepper, and those I'm going to put on first because they'll take a little longer than the meat will, I think. So, skewers. You can use not plastic. Do not use plastic. You can use metal. I bought these online for $5. A bunch of them, like 25 of them or 40 of them or something crazy. And they came in the mail the next day, which I like.
You gotta love Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, I guess I don't.
Don't love him, but
I don't love Jeff Bezos.
He's
Yeah.
the only man I know that'll bring you the stuff for cooking overnight.
It's true. It's true, but I have a story that is not that good. I'll wait for a minute to tell it to you. But you see how it kind of falls apart? So you want to shape it on the pan, really.
I wonder what they put in it. Like if you go to an Armenian restaurant, they put those on the grill. And I don't know how I've always wondered how they get them to stick.
And they're not telling. They don't want to tell you either.
No, they don't tell. But I thought maybe you hung out and found the secret.
How about adding egg?
What?
Adding eggs?
Adding?
Eggs.
I did.
She did.
I added an egg.
Ah.
I
added a little extra breadcrumbs to mine, and
maybe extra breadcrumbs might help. Now, I will tell you, all right, this one is probably going to go better because it's regular meat, and it will go better than the better than beef or the beyond beef or whatever it is. As you can see, it holds together better. It's still not terrific, but it will hold together better than it. And
turkey is not doing so bad.
turkey is not doing bad?
Not doing bad.
Good.
No, it's sticking anyway.
And so there you have Lule beef, Lule Kabob, which is and here you go. And this amount will make about 5. There's a lot of meat on here, so you could probably get 6 if you wanted. They're really quite big.
That's a lot of kebab.
Yeah, well, this was a pound this was 3/4 of a pound, this one.
Uh-huh.
And this was half a pound.
Okay.
So this is actually probably more like a pound here, or a little bit more. So the way to firm these up to put them on the grill is to put them in the fridge.
Okay.
You can firm them up much more than they are right now by putting them into the fridge and keeping them in the fridge. Now, I'm assuming, well, I'm not a big fan of walking out to the barbecue and showing you how to barbecue. You know how to barbecue. But these can also go into a 425 oven. What is it?
Yeah, I decided to use the oven instead.
Right, because it's smoky out there.
And I didn't want to go outside.
You can put these into an oven just like this, and until they probably for about 10 minutes, and then turn them over and grill them. You can, it's, until they're done. This doesn't take as long as regular meatloaf because it's very thin. So, and I'm not a huge fan of kebabs, but what the hell. I'm going to put this in the fridge, and then I'm going to make tzadziki.
Get to the store this week to get cucumbers, so no tzatziki for me. But I have wine.
There you go.
There you go.
Have a double shot of wine to make up for the cucumbers. It just doesn't matter, Carrie.
Doesn't matter.
You can just make some herby, garlicky yogurt dip.
There you go.
You rather I made hummus right now? Because I can do that.
Whatever you want to do. I've got the stuff for hummus.
I will be making hummus in a minute.
Okay.
I will be making hummus, so hang in there. Tzatziki is a cucumber, garlic, hence the garlic, cucumber, garlic, yogurt thing. So, yeah, it's a sauce. And it takes about half of a cucumber, half of a regular cucumber. Now, if the cucumber doesn't have wax on it, or, you know, I washed this and made sure there wasn't any wax. You can just, you don't have to seed it. You don't have to do anything to it other than just grate it. It doesn't take very long to grate, so you don't have to get a machine out to do it. And now, the problem with cucumber, other than Carrie doesn't like it.
No, I like cucumber.
You like cucumber? You don't have one.
I just don't have one.
Oh,
I
okay.
did not make it to the store this week.
Right. Okay, the problem with cucumber is that they're very, very wet. That is because you don't want the sauce to be wet. So how do you handle that? The way I handle it is the way I do, potato pancakes or anything where some or like anything that needs to have water wrung out of it. Put it into a towel. And you wring out all the water. Now you gotta wash the towel, but hello. I would not use a terry cloth towel for this. Just wouldn't. But you can see how much water comes out of half of a cucumber.
Is it too much for a paper towel?
It's way too much for
Is
a
it? Oh, okay.
paper towel shred.
Okay.
It's really not okay. And your cucumber, I'm sure you could drink that or something, but I'm not. Your cucumber,
Shredded that, Kate? You just use like a cheese grater?
yeah.
Okay.
I just grated it using a cheese grater.
Okay.
And it's pretty dry. I would do the same thing with potato pancakes, potatoes. Deal. Just use I use this too for spinach. When I need the spinach for like lasagna, I put it in here. I don't wring it out with my hands because it's messy and horrid. I just do this. And I'm going to put a little bit of the garlic in there. And of course, I didn't chop up this garlic. I mean, this mint, but I will run a knife through it. If you don't like mint, you can use parsley or dill. Dill is very traditional. But I just ran it through, no big deal. And a little bit of salt. and pepper, and maybe a little lemon juice. And Greek yogurt. Now you can use regular yogurt, like Lucerne, like regular yogurt. The only thing about Greek, it's very, very thick. And your sauce will be thinner if you use Lucerne regular yogurt. Plain yogurt, and you could strain it, but that's another step that I never remember to do. And
Would you use something like sour cream, or would that change the whole flavor?
it would be, you could. Mhm. I wouldn't. I'd just find some yogurt, plain yogurt, because you can always, the thing that's nice about plain yogurt is that you can use what's left over, and it's just, for something, whereas you have to kind of plan for sour cream, And then what you do with, and that's what the sauce looks like. And it's good to have it sort of hang out for a while. Yummy.
I have a thought with your cucumber juice.
Yeah.
Put a squeeze of lemon, fresh pepper, and then use maybe for that much for a half a cucumber. I would use maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil, extra virgin, and then just whip it up with a whip. And you've got a wonderful salad dressing.
Salad dressing.
And it lasts about a week.
Good idea.
Love this group.
Great idea.
Well, that's the only time that you ever have fresh cucumber juice is when you squeeze a cucumber. So, but it makes a really fresh, it's a really like with fresh sliced tomato salad.
That
Some
sounds
olives.
so
It's
Sounds
so
really
good.
refreshing, right?
It's very refreshing.
Yum.
fun.
Or you could put it on your face if you need a mask or whatever,
Always need a mess.
Yogurt's better for that, though.
Okay, so here's my Jeff Bezos story. I ordered from Vaughn's tahini. No tahini. No, they just didn't have it. So Monday, I ordered from Amazon Prime tahini. It hasn't arrived.
Oh no,
Has not arrived.
because of the mail.
Didn't get a chance to Google. I don't know.
Amazon Prime. It's Amazon Prime, and it should have come on Monday, because I did my grocery order on Friday, I think, and I ordered it Sunday. Anyway,
Mine was a day late this week.
yeah, but it was supposed to
No,
Sunday.
but tahini,
I always get mine from Trader Joe's.
I didn't. Nobody went. Nobody went
No.
to Trader Joe's. So, and I'm not.
And it lasts forever, by the way, guys.
Yes, it does.
It's like the tomato paste. You can keep it in your refrigerator for years. Homemade tahini.
I got some sesame seeds. I had a bunch of sesame seeds. I don't even know whether it's any good, but I'm just telling you, I did this because I had some sesame seeds, and I toasted them, and then I put them into the
Processor.
the food processor, and I mixed it up with some olive oil and a little bit of water, and that's it. Nothing else. So I don't even know whether it will work. I don't even know. I know nothing.
Well, that's what tahini is. All it is
Right.
Sesame paste.
sesame butter. Yeah, that's all it is.
That's what I didn't know. I don't know what tahini is.
I didn't either. I
It's
thought it was
sesame-
a
sesame
fish-based
butter.
thing.
That's what
I
it
thought
is.
it had some kind of fish in it for some reason, or seaweed.
No, it's just plain old sesame.
I
It's
didn't know
sesame
either.
paste. It's like peanut butter, only it's sesame butter.
Wow.
Okay, so we have the ingredients for the hummus, which I've got the, oh, hello. It would help if I put,
Do I drain the garbanzos? Do I drain them?
Yeah.
I drained them, yes. But I drained them, wait, Carrie, don't drain them in the
And
sink.
then keep it.
Keep it. Keep it.
And make meringue and it's the whole thing.
No, well, you don't know whether you're going to need it or not,
Oh, okay.
okay? So the garlic goes in there, the garbanzos, the homemade rinky-dink tahini.
Hey, I'm impressed. Bravo.
Yeah.
It was either that or not make it. And I thought, no, I want to make it.
Well, there are a lot of folks that make hummus with other stuff than tahini.
Oh, okay. Because, you know, in our household, we never had tahini ever. Or hummus or anything that was really weird.
Potato.
But you know, when you go to farmer's market and they have like 8 different flavors of hummus, they
Right.
don't all have tahini in them. Some of them have like pepper paste, red pepper paste.
Hmm.
You know, they have different stuff in them. You know,
Lemon-
when you buy those little things of tahini, little things of hummus,
Right.
and they flavor them with a different paste than tahini, which is also a paste.
Okay, so lemon juice, salt, pepper, and a little bit of cumin. So, and I think, there goes Liz.
There's the background.
Reorganizing my room to fit my office.
Ah,
Put my
she's,
dresser next to my bed.
oh, nice. Okay.
Big mom.
And a little bit of olive oil. Not much, just a little. And that's it for right now. And then I find that ice water, this is ice water, makes it creamy.
Oh,
So throw in just a little bit of ice. I have no idea whether it will work or not. And I need a spoon. Actually, I don't need any of this. This is just about the right.
Yeah.
This is about right. And it tastes wonderful. Actually, it tastes really good.
I love hummus, and it's so good for you.
mm-hmm.
When you make it yourself, you have a way to know what everything is in it, and it's really simple. It's really easy. If you have, now you can use a food processor or you can use a blender. Blenders work just mighty fine too. And and I made the rice, and I will be going out to barbecue soon. And so there you have Lule Kabobs and hummus. I also have some some pita, but that's going to take me a little longer than the next 10 minutes to make. I made some pita and
Wow, very impressive,
Oh,
Kate.
yummy.
Give it all away.
you know what this is? This is simply bread dough. Plain
Oh yeah.
Pizza
pizza
dough.
type bread dough.
Pizza dough, yeah.
Yeah, and then you turn it into balls about this size, pat them out, and cook them on the stove
Oh,
or throw them on the barbecue. That's it.
so they're more like a pan bread thing.
It's flatbread. Pita when you put it on, oftentimes if you roll it flat and it's about the same, you use a rolling pin to roll it. If it's pretty well flat, it will puff up. It will puff up once you cook it on one side and then you turn it. It will puff up just like pita. And there you have it. But I have too much. I did too much couscous here for an 45-minute show. So, any questions?
My mouth is watering. It's so good.
Oh, I really,
Kate,
now I'm hungry.
for your pita, did you use that calzone recipe? Is that same recipe you used again? Okay, cool.
Same recipe. You just play with it on the use.
Perfect.
Or you can just throw it onto. You can throw it onto the barbecue, onto the grates, and it will.
Great.
Hummus is delicious.
Oh, good.
I've got a question. With your herbs, did you use sumac?
I used this za'atar.
Ah,
It has sumac in it.
got it.
We just
Oh, look at them.
Wow,
Beautiful.
those are gorgeous.
Oh, well done, Carrie. So actually, it's pretty easy. And if you don't want to spend an hour cooking the like meatloaf, you could do that with regular meatloaf. It would be fine. Anyway,
There she is.
Marianne, is Elise here?
No, she's been lame. I'm sorry.
Oh. So Mariana ordered up the Lule Kabobs, and so I said, you've got to come over and eat them.
Eat them.
And eat them. Yeah.
Look at that. You're making you're making pita too?
Pita too.
Oh my God. I had to go pick up an inhaler from Allison because it's so bad outside.
I know. But okay, let's hope next week the fires will be out.
Yeah.
There'll be politicians will be gone.
Oh my God.
Oh dear.
That ain't gonna happen.
No.
Can we pick which one we want to be gone?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Beautiful.
yes.
my hummus.
Wait, Mariana.
That
Yeah.
was great, Carrie.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so easy. I remember you saying that last week, Susan, and I didn't believe you, and now I do.
Do I have a credibility problem with you, Carrie? When I say something takes 5 minutes, it only takes 5 minutes.
Right. The fig jam, the rice,
same with
now
the
the
pita.
hummus, pita. I love it.
Well, all you have to do is play with the dough and then throw it on the thing to have
Right.
your pita.
So, next week I thought I would make brownies.
Ooh, yeah.
Brownies, and what we ate when we were growing up was called blondies, which are
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. I love blondies.
blondie. Well, what do we call them? Congo.
Blondie.
We called them Congo bars. Mom found a recipe, and I made them all the time because I hate.
One of the first things I ever made.
Yeah, it's one of the first things Dina ever made. So
Ah,
I had 2 or 3 days worth of, 2 or 3 weeks worth of main dishes. We got to go back to desserts.
Do some dessert.
well, you know where I first heard of blondies?
Where?
In the Nancy Drew books.
Oh,
Mm.
oh,
So those go back to the 30s. So
yeah.
blondies must go back to the 30s.
I have no idea where my mom got the recipe for Congo bars, but they're basically blondies. That's,
And we don't want to ask, and that's a don't ask, don't tell.
don't ask, don't tell. I loved seeing you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you.
it's so great.
Thank
This is the best.
you.
This is the best hour of the week.
It is. It is.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Kate.
Thank you, Kate.
And
Good show,
I will
Kate.
see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.